Hello and welcome to the channel. President Buhari yesterday, through a spokesperson, govt, has reacted to news making the rounds and first called by the Kaduna State Governor, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, that the overriding aim of the Naira redesign was to eat up the polity, which would result in scuttling the election that will enable the presidency to install an interim government. Shehu, in a statement signed by Buhari, has rubbished the report and went further in declaring that the president has total faith in the APC's presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for president. The elections, he said, will go ahead as planned and there will be no interim government, as the president had no desire of staying in Aso Rock Villa beyond May 2023. Quite rightly, the cash crunch being experienced in the country has thrown up multiple conspiracy theories. And the earlier these reports are debunked or nipped in the bud, the easier a lot of people will rest. So it was good of the president to quickly shoot it down to clear any doubts. But in any event, as the crisis continues to take its toll, so will more theories come up leading up to the election and even well after. We just got to brace ourselves that maybe the worst is yet to happen, especially as the problems were only half solved, with only old 200 naira notes allowed to coexist with scarce new ones, and there is still a Supreme Court ruling on the government flouting its order. So many twists and turns still to come in this plot, trust me. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tinubu remains Buhari's candidate. No plan for interim presidency. The presidency on Friday said there are no plans by the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, to extend his tenure beyond May 29, 2023, or install an interim government. Let us clearly, specifically, and emphatically state that there is absolutely no truth to the claim that President Muhammadu Buhari is working towards an interim government, or even worse, the truncation of democracy, a statement signed by Buhari spokesperson govt read on Friday. The statement is titled, "Stop the Joke About Interim Government, Elections Will Hold." Shehu said the president looks forward to handing over the reins of power to his elected successor. This will happen on May 29, 2023, as the Constitution requires. What should be made crystal clear to the doubters and the speculators and the untruth tellers is that in no way was the Naira swap engineered to keep the president in office beyond May 29. Nothing could be further from the truth. The presidency stated this while responding to claims by some governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress that Buhari's insistence on the new Naira policy was to trigger chaos that would necessitate the imposition of an interim government. In a 7 a.m. broadcast on Thursday, the president declared that only old 200 Naira notes will be valid until April 10. 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes, he said, must be returned to the CBN on or before February 17. In separate interviews, Governors Nasir El-Rufai and Abdullahi Ganduje of Kaduna and Kano states respectively claimed that the policy would lead to more crisis that would hinder elections and usher in an interim government. They also argued that the new Naira policy, which had sparked pockets of protest and riots nationwide, was a plot to make the APC unpopular and thwart the chances of its presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu. However, the presidency denied the allegations, saying the talk of an interim government was way off the mark. Those who peddle it stand to gain nothing at all but the creation of panic and the incitement of the public against the federal government. It is another dangerous dimension by people who are afraid that they may lose their elections, it added. According to the presidency, there is a lot of pressure on everyone, including the party, its elected officials, candidates, and law enforcement agencies, following the recent turn of events. It is precisely because the president is concerned with this problem that he opened several avenues for consultation with leaders and groups across the country, culminating in his broadcast to the nation on Thursday morning. In line with the speech, his clear and unequivocal directive is that the problem of cash supply must be addressed without delay. While this is being done, there is no need to panic. We need to work together as leaders, as a people, and as one nation. When panic hits, people go into overdrive. Shouting helps no one because no one can listen, Shehu added. On the February 25th elections, the presidency assured Nigerians that the exercise would hold. The presidency also asserted that Buhari's favored successor remained the APC flag bearer, Tinubu. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Speaking of Tinubu, the wife of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senator Oluremi, said it took her spouse 20 years to raise leaders and serve the country politically before he decided to run for the presidency. The three-term senator stated this during the pre-election strategic meeting with zonal, state and local government women leaders in Abuja on Friday. She said, "Look, my husband has not contested an election since 2003. This year will make it 20 years. He did not just wake up and say, 'It is my turn.' You can't serve other people for 20 years and make sure they excel and don't believe that you should take your own place. This time is not a coincidence. When God says it is now, it is time. They told us we are buying people to come to rallies, but God now said what I am going to do is to shut the heavens so that when there is no money, you will see my glory. Are we not seeing God's glory? Just be patient, then go and vote." Also, the wife of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Titi Abubakar, on Friday held a solidarity rally to drum support for her husband's presidential bid. The street procession commenced from Maidoki and terminated at a police roundabout, Yola, Adamawa State. She said, "Are we not tired of government under the All Progressives Congress? Hunger has become unbearable, unemployment is high, and insecurity is worsening by the day. Vote Atiku because he is the only one who can change things. A vote for Atiku means insecurity will go, our children will get employment, and our women will also have work to do. Atiku is going to empower women and children because Atiku is going to give women 50% representation in his government." That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.